morning again. I've no idea what day it is, but not yesterday, but yesterday we left Richelieu Rock, our liverboard, so I've just done a review of that. But what I've also doing is Thailand liverboards are actually quite short. They're 4 days, 5 nights, and so I felt a little bit cheated in some ways. So at the end of the trip, what I've done is I just arrived last night into Phuket Patong, and today I've got a day boat trip out to PhiPhi Island. I'm going to do 3 dives, so that's going to finish my diving trip off, but I thought I'd do a separate video for just the day diving out of Phuket to PhiPhi. So it's 6 a.m. again. Luckily no bell this morning, just my alarm on my phone woke me up. I feel fucking exhausted, but anyway, good fun, last day of diving, and like I said, I'll do a separate video of this one. So I just walked down into the reception. I'm in the Holiday Inn Express, Patong, and I'm just waiting to be picked up. It's supposed to be 7 a.m. No one just yet. It's my dive gear. I only just about got it dry. So yeah, I'll just wait for the guy and then get on our way. So I just arrived at the Chalong Bay Pier. Just arrived at the Chalong Bay Pier. Just met the dive guide, and just been told that on our trip today there are 65 people. I'm hoping that they're not all diving, but look at those fucking tanks on there. So this is Koh Phi Phi diving at its, shall I say, best or worst. So this is the upper deck of the dive boat. Apparently there are, all the different boats go different places, but this is one of maybe 2 that go to PhiPhi. So that's the kitchen. There is a little bit of breakfast after the briefing. But like I said, there's, Jesus, it's going to be incredible. But yeah, there's 65 people on here and maybe 60 divers. So yeah, let's see what happens. We all have to wear life jackets because of the marine police until we get going. second dive, and this is the sun deck of the boat. Pretty spectacular. It's the PhiPhi Islands, but I'll show on the video, they were just like fucking ridiculous amount of divers just chasing one turtle. So anyway, I'll put that video in. I found it quite funny. But we've got an hour now to the next dive site. So just arrived at Maya Bay for lunch. Nice spot to have lunch. Paratroopers, dive, 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 always hearing that planes go. That's the bell, it's like paratroopers, dive, 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 dive. So I'm back in my hotel room, staying at the Holiday Inn Express in Patong in Phuket. Went diving to PhiPhi Islands because off the back of a liveaboard to the Semillon Islands. So did 3 dives. You can see by the video that it was a bit manic. There were 60 divers on the boat, and then there were maybe 3 or 4 dive boats around the dive sites that we were on. So from an experience level, I thought to begin with, at the beginning of the day, I thought this is going to be an absolute fucking nightmare, and because I hate being in the water with shit ton of divers. But it actually wasn't that bad. The diving, to be honest, from what we saw, the visibility was worse than Semillon, a lot worse. But from what we saw and the quality of the corals and stuff, it was probably the 3 dives I did in PhiPhi Islands were better than 70% of the Semillon Islands that we dove. And like I said in my previous video, is that diving is diving, and some people probably had a really good time in the Smillen Islands and saw tons of stuff, but to be honest, I didn't. So I thought it was good for a day diving, 3 dives a day, and what you see, and being on the boat. And don't get put off by so many divers on the boat. I mean, there is that video I put in there, is that we saw one turtle and probably had about 20, 25 divers all trying to get a photo of a fucking turtle. So that was just pathetic. But, you know, at the end of the day, you saw a leopard shark, and that's quite cool to see. So yeah, don't get put off by the fact that there's so many divers on the boat. It was well run, the food was okay. And the day is a long day, but it was good fun, and it was a good end to the diving trip. So would I recommend it? Yeah, absolutely, go for it. And PhiPhi diving is not that bad. So I would maybe have considered, because I wanted to do Richelieu Rock, but if a really hot deal comes up on PhiPhi Island diving, then, and I'm in Thailand, then why not? But I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to do it. But anyway, I hope you find it helpful, and I'll catch you on the next one.